If you're looking to build that God Squad to get the leg up on your competition, check out my new sponsor MUT Coins Express on Twitter to get the fastest and cheapest MUT coins available. Use code WIZARD to get 10% off your order. Boys and girls, we have found another douche nozzle to expose a Madden 20 scammer. I don't know why people are still scamming. It's July now. People are still scamming. They're still trying. They're still having success. I'm not just finding these people because they're doing it to other people. There's no other reason they'd be doing it. So guys, please, as a disclaimer for this video, always be sure that whoever you're buying cards from or selling coins to or whatever it is, make sure they are reliable, because people are still assholes. They're still doing it out here. If y'all missed the first one of these videos, go back and check it out. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or whatever, but it was just a moron who was trying to, I don't even remember if he was trying to sell his cards. I think he was trying to sell his cards and they were just on Xbox. He was just an idiot. They were gnats. It was a bunch of bull crap. But anyway, we have another one today, and this time it is on Instagram here. Same account. It's my Madden dude or whatever the hell it's called. Madden Ultimate Team Cards is his name. We're just going to kick this off right here, guys. I just messaged him. I found people that looked like I thought they were scamming. They were actively messaging people on chats. So I messaged him. I was like, hey, man, you still selling cards? And he said, yeah. So this one actually did take a while. The other one was not quick, but it like kind of progressed along a lot faster. I had to wait a little bit for this. So he said he could in just a little bit. I said, that's, yeah, fine. And so the weird thing about this guy is he didn't have a lot of posts. Most of these guys only have a couple of followers. They follow a bunch of people. And they got some name like this, like Madden Ultimate Team Cards, blah, 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 blah. So this guy had like Jerry Rice up on his wall and like Randy Moss. He blocked me, so I can't actually go to his profile. But anyway, so he had all these cards up on there, and he said he sold the Jerry Rice. So I was like, all right, that's cool, whatever. Right off the bat, this dude said he was selling it on Xbox. I mean, I didn't really care. I'm on PS4, but I'm not buying from him anyway. Some people do prices like really, really cheap to try and entice people to like, oh, it's only $10 for this, I'll pay for it. It's because they're full of crap, guys. Don't listen to it. So he said he'll show me his team, and I was really more hyped about that or whatever. So it actually went to the next day. He said like his hangout turned into a spend the night or whatever. I don't know. This kid's probably 12 years old. Spending the night at his friend's house talking about he's going to scam this dude. So he sends me these pictures of his team. They actually look legit or not. And he says he'll tell me which ones are nat. So I can tell which ones are nat from his team. The terrible picture, whatever. So the first thing that I saw in this picture is that he had Burrow as his starter and then Lamar Jackson behind him. So I couldn't tell if the Lamar Jackson was nat or not. But I asked Lamar Jackson, and then I went with the same thing I did the last one. I said, yeah, that Strahan golden ticket. He's my favorite. He said, yeah, okay, 400,000 coins. And I said, is that 400K for Lamar Strahan? 400,000 coins is not a lot. For Lamar, what is he got, like 1 million coins now? I don't know exactly. Not a lot of coins. He said 400,000 coins for just Lamar. He said, okay, I can do that. He said, to be fair, he didn't say he didn't have Strahan. Like, I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to fall for that. If anyone says they have a Strahan golden ticket, then they're obviously full of crap. But anyway, he said he didn't have the Strahan, so I'll give him credit there, I suppose. So then I wanted to dig into like how he was actually going to scam me. So I was like, okay, how do you actually give it to him for the 400,000? You know, I give you the 400,000 coins. It's actually a pretty standard trade if you were actually trading someone legitimately for a card. He said he'll put a card up for 400,000. I'll buy it, and then he'll trade me Lamar on the block. So obviously I can't sell him or anything, but I get the Lamar. I said, okay, cool. I wanted to see if the card was nat or not, so I asked him, can you just put him up on the trade block so that I can see him? And he sent this picture, and this picture actually looks, you know, whatever. It's Lamar Jackson on the trade block, but it's not his, because the next thing I said, wait, why'd you remove the Lamar picture? So I forgot to mention on his account, he actually had a picture of Lamar up on there on his main Instagram account, and it was nat. It was clearly nat. I don't remember if he was trying to sell or not, but it was clearly a nat Lamar Jackson. So he removed that because obviously the Lamar Jackson that he has is nat, and he didn't want me to see that it was nat by going back to his account. And then he comes at me with this BS and says, oh, because I didn't want anyone else messaging me about him, because I was going to sell him to you. Bull crap, dude. It was because it was nat. But whatever. I said, okay, but you left the Jerry Rice up. So I'm like calling him on his crap, and he says, my bad. Not really a legit reason or whatever, but no big deal. So then at this point, I was pretty much done with the kid already. We've been carrying this on for a few hours. So I just sent him the picture of the nat Lamar Jackson. I actually taken this picture before he pulled it down off of his Instagram, and you can clearly see right here, it's nat. And I was like, dude, like, I already took the picture. I know it's a nat Lamar. And then I said, can you actually trade nats, though, at this point? Because this is what the last guy tried to do to me. He said he could trade me a nat card, but you can't. If you didn't know that, you can't. Don't believe anybody if they say that to you. So he says, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still trade those, so sure, whatever. And then I said, yeah, I'm about to get online. I said, you want to play a game first? So I like to do that because usually these guys just want to kind of like get their money and go. But he actually said sure. So I kind of bailed on that. Obviously, I'm not going to play a game with this kid. So I told him I had 2.5 million coins, and I'm sure he started salivating at that point. And I told him I could buy some more cards. I wanted to see if I could get him a little bit more. I already had him, but honestly, I just wanted to get a few more. And I said, if you can trade Nats, can I get that Burrow too? Because I knew that Burrow was his starter. And then I said, yeah, let me just see if I have time to play, because I was at work at the time. And I don't have an Xbox, so obviously I wasn't going to play. But anyway, he bailed on the Burrow because he said he still needs him for his team, but I can still have Lamar because Lamar's his backup. I don't know why Lamar's the backup to Burrow, but whatever. So then I just wanted to put the nail in the coffin here, just to confirm. I said, even though he's Nat, you can still trade him to me. That's really cool. And he said, yee. So then I also asked about the CD Lamb he had, because that was also a Nat, and he said 200K for that. So again, another one, another Nat that you can't trade, guys. So then I said, instead of buying them with coins, could I trade you some players? Because I got this one player that's just awesome. This one player that's just great. You need him. You really need him. He said, I would rather have the coins. And I said, but dude, Ben Overbitch is the best player in the game. And he says, who? And I said, you've never used Overbitch. He's the best pass rusher in the game. Just got an Ultimate Legend last weekend, I think. And he said, let me look him up in the auction house. Obviously, he's not going to find Ben Overbitch in the auction house. He said he wants to compare. And I said, just type his name into Google, because I thought if he typed his name into Google, that would come up as a fake name. That would kind of be it. But it actually came up with some weird stuff, I guess. I don't know what it was. So then I just said, dude, just say the name out loud. And obviously he did, and he realized. But I don't think he realized at this point that I knew he was, BSing me the entire way. And I was like, no, dude, I know you're scamming. And I called him a bum. So you can't trade Nats. Again, guys, you can't trade Nats. If you for some reason didn't know that, if someone's trying to trade you Nats, you can't do it, okay? You can't do it. So then he says he knows that you can't trade Nats, and he admits to scamming other people. He said he's gotten 700,000 coins doing this. It's actually not too bad. He's only stolen 700,000 coins from other people. That's not the worst, but honestly, it hurts that he got this to work on anybody. And he said that, I guess, 3 separate times. He doesn't care. He's clearly like 12 years old. Whatever. And then I called a few names because I'm a jerk too. But honestly, he kind of deserved it. And he said he's an asshole because people bully. I don't know, man. He was just being an idiot at this point. So at that point, he just blocked me, and it was over at that point. But obviously, we got him as a scammer. I've got his name up on there. He does have me blocked, so I can't go to his account anymore or anything. But guys, watch out for this guy on Instagram. And again, this is just kind of a PSA to everyone out there. I know a lot of people have DM'd me and tweeted at me throughout Madden 20. And scammers aren't as bad as they used to be like 2 or 3 years ago. But honestly, guys, just always keep an eye out for them, because they are still there. A lot of these coin sites, seem to be pretty well established coin sites. Somehow they get more and more followers. Always check them. Always check their references. Ask somebody you know if they used them. Use a reputable one like MutCoins Express, my sponsor. I 100% vouch for him. He is 100% trustworthy. Use somebody like that you know you could trust. Don't use these random guys just because they have good prices. They have good prices because they're just going to steal your money and not give you anything. And if y'all ever do get one of these BS scammers DMing y'all trying to like take your coins or cards or whatever it is, just offer them Ben Overbitch and see how long it takes them to understand that that's not a real player. And guys, just screw with these guys. It's just waste their time, takes time away from them from scamming other people that are going to be taken advantage of, and just always be on the lookout for these dudes. Report them when you find them. If we do find more of these guys, of course, we will post more videos of this. I'm sure we'll be getting a lot more in Madden 21, so we'll post them if we find them. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed this one, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.